Hey there, people. How you doing? So I thought it was time to come on and make another video. And I know you're wondering what I've been doing. Well, tonight I've been working on this. This is a hat. Oh man. Okay, I'm not editing. The clock's gonna chime 10 times. Um. Can't shadow it. Anyway, one of the local high school colors is orange and black, and I got this yarn that's got so much orange and then so much black and then so much orange and then so much black. See, so I was testing it out the other day and made a hat or two, and thought I'd do a couple more. What do you want? You don't need OUT. So here's some of the hats I've made. And what I did with the school color one, it alternates itself, but I went ahead and did a band for the brim that was all black, so it's not orange on the inside of the brim part. And then I started with the alternating colors, that self-alternating. I didn't do it on this one, and it started out black underneath, orange here on the brim. I'm not liking this one as well as this one. See? Get in the camera. I really like the black on the bottom first, but somebody might like it. So anyway, that's one stack of them, and oh, this stack is falling all over the place, so I'll have to do it in two segments. Here's a bunch. Go back. Okay. And then here's another bunch of those hats that, and this was a color that was fun looking to me. It's like, I don't know, Tutti Frutti or something. And actually, this is the same colors with a pink brim on a different loom. So just using a different loom, it comes out in different colors. And alright, let's put those away. Same thing here. This is a smaller loom. You kind of get some blue stripes. This is a larger loom, same yarn, but it tends to kind of do this kind of swirly shades around. So that, I don't know, did I show you all of these? Yeah. All these. There's one down here. This one, this yarn I got at Big Lots, and I had done a hat, but I was almost done, and I ran out of yarn, and so I went back to Big Lots to get more, and of course, it's Big Lots. They didn't have any more, so I went ahead and did the black in between and did, 2 segments of black and 2 segments of the yarn that I had, so I was able to make a hat out of that. And did I show these? I don't know. So, yeah. And the reason I'm making all these hats now is that, I dropped one. Come here, dog. Puppy, come here. I finally got a hold of where I'm gonna be. What? He's crazy. Okay, look up here. Look up here. Look up here. Say hi to the camera. Say hi, people. Hi, people. Uh-oh. Somebody else back there is gonna get jealous. Hi, Daisy. Anyway, there's a local organization called People in Need. And there's no local homeless shelter in my county. You have to go to one town north or one town south, and they have them there. And I was hoping to be able to help people locally. So I finally, I got in touch with people in need, and they were so excited, and they were like, "Oh yeah, hats, scarves, be great," because we're trying to make sure that, a bunch of people in our county are able to have what they need for winter. So, but they said, it goes to homeless, or not homeless, but needy families. So I thought, well, gosh, I'm going to buy the, cheap yarn that's on sale and see how many I can make and how many different people I can help out in some way. And the dogs are going ballistic. Suddenly they think they need to go outside. But they're not going to go because I'm talking. Yes, you are going to stay in the house at the moment. So anyway, I'm trying to get a bunch of them done up because I think the day that I donate, the week that I can donate is, I think it's this month. Let's see. People in need. Where is it? Schedule of events. The City County Food Drive. No. Holiday Clearinghouse. That's it. I can donate the week of December 3rd through 7th at the fairgrounds from 9 to 4:30. So I'm just trying to do a bunch of hats and scarves up so that I have plenty to donate on that day. I think I'll have to count, but I think I'm close to 30 hats and 20 scarves. So yeah, that's been fun. And gives me something to do with my time. So today, they're going to be annoying until I let them outside. But you know what? We're just going to deal with it, okay? Anyway, I went out to dinner with my niece and my sister tonight, and I came home, and Daisy met me at the door with this in her mouth. Anybody know what this is? It's we call them hedge apples. And it's here in my room because they keep wolf spiders out. And I know there's some scientific reports out there that say that that's just a myth, but I think that the people who did those reports didn't have a problem with wolf spiders and never tried putting a hedge apple out to see if it would help, because I thought it was a myth too. But when I lived in my old house, I had a horrible bunch of wolf spiders every fall. And so I had a Osage orange tree, which is the real name for these things, and had some hedge apples laying around way back in the back of the yard, and went out there and put them around in the areas where the wolf spiders were, and I didn't have them anymore. So I swear by it. And then I've since then heard that you can just put one of these things on each corner of your house on the outside, and it'll keep the wolf spiders from coming in. We tried that last year, and it seemed to really do the job. But this year, I had seen a few wolf spiders, and I was just like freaking out because I can't stand them. They're the worst spider in the world to me. Well, around here. We don't have tarantulas here, so, that would be worse. Anyway, so, yeah, I had to, it won't hurt, Daisy. You can actually eat these. Some people say that you can, that people have cured cancer with eating these things. Google it, you'll see. Anyway, it's not going to hurt my dog, but I don't want her carrying it around the house. It's in one location for one purpose, to get rid of the damn spiders. So, anyway, or to keep them from coming in. So, yeah. But, like, last weekend, my sister texted me and asked me if we had any of these over down around the corner in the ditch. And I said, yeah, I think there's still some there this year. And she said, oh, can you get me like 15? Because she works at a garden center, and they had a customer come in looking to buy them, and they don't sell them there. So she said, well, you know, I think I have some in my yard. If I don't, I think my sister has some in the ditch behind her house. So she said, yeah, we'd get them for her. So I was out there, and it was last Saturday. We were getting rain and wind, serious wind. And it was cold, cold, cold. And Sandy was still, you know, had not made landfall yet, but we were getting effects of it in Ohio. So we must have been on like the outer bands of Sandy. Anyway, so I was out there, and let me just say that by now, the leaves of the trees are almost exactly the same color as the hedge apple, which makes it next to impossible to find. So I was freezing my buns off, but I did manage to find probably about 20 of them. So all was well with the customer. So that's all good. Yeah. What else was I going to tell you guys about? Oh yeah. I went to Michigan a couple of weekends ago to Stacy's, and different states have different. Like some states it's okay. Medical marijuana is legal. Ohio is not one of them. I think Michigan is, but I did not know that cocaine was legal in Michigan. Did you guys know that? It's true. I went in the store and I found this on the shelf. Cocaine. Okay, I should tell you, it's one of those high caffeine energy supplements. Yeah. Recommended dosage is 1 per day. I don't drink these things. This thing's still sealed. I haven't opened it. Not gonna. I just bought it because it was entertaining. And that's how I roll. So, it seems like there was something else I was thinking I was going to talk about, but it's gone. So, the parking lot story. I told Rock I was going to make a video and talk about the parking lot story. So I will have to do that very quickly. So, last weekend, or the weekend before, sometime, I was going to the store, and it was a busy time. So there were a lot of people there, and that was a stupid time to go to the store, but that's when I went. So, I had a decent parking place, and I was getting ready to leave, and I was backing out of my parking place, and there was a car coming towards me, and he stopped and put his blinker on, indicating he was going to take my parking place. And so I was like, okay, good, okay, they're going to, not be so anxious to get down that road that they weren't, that they were going to blow their horn at me or anything like that. So I'm about halfway out of my parking place, and here comes this other car flying up behind me. And then he starts to try and go around me on the left, and so I kind of backed that direction. So then he blows his horn, because I knew what he was doing. He was trying to squeeze up in there and steal the parking place that I was backing out of before the other guy could get to it. And I was like, dude, you weren't even close here. You weren't even in this row. So I kind of backed up so that he couldn't get around me. And I kept backing up until, I didn't need to back up any further because the car coming toward me could then get into the parking space. Well, I really ticked off the other guy. He starts laying on his horn and then revving his engine and follows me all the way to the exit of the shopping center. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're stupid. But then I guess he didn't want to deal with traffic out on the road, because then he turned around and went back over to the store. I was like, get a grip. It's like, okay, I know you aren't happy because I blocked you, from stealing a parking place from somebody else who was waiting patiently and letting me get out. But anyway, oh well, that's my parking lot story. It's, I wasn't wrapping any packages to send to Hong Kong or anything like that, Rock, but, it was a little entertainment. I was just glad I wasn't going in the store, because then I might have had to, deal with that person, actually coming up to me and being a pain in the neck. But anyway, well, it's Friday night, and I'm gonna finish that hat and maybe watch something on Netflix. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.